Hey guys, Asal here, and welcome to another episode of Loadout, the series where you pick a full loadout customized just to your liking, and I will run with it for a few games and let you know what I think. Now, to get your loadout featured on the next episode of Loadout, go ahead and leave a comment down below with your own fully customized loadout. And even if you don't want to do that, just go through them and find some that you like and give them a little thumbs up. It's just a lot easier to find the ones that you guys want when the thumbs up are there, because if they're all there and none of them have the thumbs, I don't really know which one you guys want, and I'll just pick something random. So definitely do that. It is a two-step process. Now, today's loadout comes from Licking Lemons, and he says, I'm kind of new to this channel, so I don't know if I'm supposed to give a good or a hard loadout to use, but I'll give you one that I really like right now. Now, just to quickly address that concern, you can give me honestly anything you like. Good, bad, impossible. It really doesn't matter. This series is meant to be dictated by you, the viewer, so if you think I can do it and you want me to do it, by all means suggest it. There are really no limitations here. And now on to the actual loadout itself. We have the AK-5C, which he actually meant the AK-5C, and with that weapon we have the red dot or the coyote sight, the muzzle brake with the stubby grip, and the laser sight. The secondary is any pistol, just no magnums or burst fires. And for gadgets we have the ammo bag and the XM25. Now I assumed that you meant the Airburst, and if you didn't mean the Airburst, that's unfortunate because I went for the Airburst anyways. And lethals, we have the minis, and the knife, it doesn't matter. Now, getting into this loadout, I am certainly not a stranger to the AK-5C. I believe it is actually my most used weapon in Battlefield 4, so I have a lot of experience with this weapon, and I think it is probably one of my favorite carbines, rivaled closely by the ACWR, though I think the AK-5C just might take the cake just due to its versatility. Now, usually when I play with this weapon, if I want to negate any sort of recoil at all, I will usually go for the compensator. I won't often use the muzzle brake, but this loadout calls for the muzzle brake, and I must say, I seriously underestimated the muzzle brake. It was allowing me to take out guys from range extremely easily. I was able to tap fire very quickly just because the shots just reset so quickly, just because the vertical recoil was just so minimal, and I was having a lot of fun. You see, these guys are extremely far away, and I was able to take them out with really no pain at all. So that was just kind of, it almost seemed unfair, but it just felt good. I was having a lot of fun. So I'll definitely reconsider the muzzle brake next time I'm choosing an attachment for a weapon, just because from Battlefield 3 to Battlefield 4, the engagement distance, the average engagement distance has gone up slightly. So being able to take out guys from a distance is so important, just because you'll be doing it so often. There isn't quite as much up close and in your face. Well, that definitely is a part of the game. It just doesn't come up as much. So if you're wanting to get that extra engagement distance in, and the horizontal recoil on your weapon isn't that bad, the muzzle brake is certainly a very valid choice. Now remember, because the muzzle brake reduces our accuracy in fully automatic fire by that 25%, that stubby grip is just to give us that 15% accuracy. So in total we're only losing 10% accuracy, which is so minimal, and for the most part we are in burst fire, so we don't even really go fully automatic that often, and even it's not for that long, so really you almost don't even notice it, and it really doesn't matter. So it's a very minimalistic effect, so don't worry about that in the slightest. Now, something that I want to touch on briefly here is the support class. Right now I'm playing the support class with this loadout, and I think the support class is a pretty cool class. You've got ammo, which is super important. You've got some pretty cool gadgets as well, namely the C4, my favorite gadget in the game by far. But now I like this class. I like playing it, but I just find that the other classes are just more useful. If I'm playing on a map with vehicles, I'll choose engineer almost every time, just because being able to deal with those vehicles is just so important. And then if I'm not on a vehicle map, I'll choose assault pretty much every time, just because health and revives are just so important. Well, ammo is important as well. I just find that health and revives are just, I don't know why you wouldn't go for them, honestly. I just feel like support is just kind of lacking that importance that the other classes have, and I definitely think it is underplayed, and it's kind of sad because I do really like to see balance in games. I like to see everything getting used, and it's certainly better in Battlefield 4 than it was in Battlefield 3, but I really wish support just had that, I don't even know what it would be, just that extra little oomph that would make it a little more viable and a little more effective and competitive with the other classes. Now, that is certainly not to say that the support class is by any means useless. It is an extremely useful class, and I love it, and especially when you try the Airburst out, it's hard to say that the support class isn't useful. I love using that thing just to take out camping snipers, because I mean, nobody likes a camping sniper, and just being able to kind of embarrass them from across the map with the Airburst is just a lot of fun. So I mean, there are a lot of things that really make the support class extremely extremely fun and extremely useful, but it just, in retrospect, there are just better options in my opinion. And in fact, leave a comment down below letting me know if you think the support class is good the way it is, or it needs something a little extra just to make it a little more competitive with the other classes. But as far as this loadout goes itself, I did enjoy myself quite a lot. I found myself forgetting to use the Airburst a lot just because usually I just shoot a guy, and once they're out of sight, instead of switching to my Airburst, I usually just thought, oh, he's gone, I can't shoot him at all. So that's why I didn't have that many clips with the Airburst, though I do love the Airburst. I think it's an awesome gadget, and one that certainly should not be overlooked. And because I went on some pretty cool kill streaks, the ammo bag was definitely appreciated, as I did actually run out of ammo on a few occasions. And that just about wraps up today's episode of Loadout. Now guys, remember, if you want to see your own loadout featured on the next episode, go ahead and leave a comment down below with your own fully customized loadout, and I will pick one of the ones with the most thumbs up in the next video. Now guys, remember, if you have enjoyed this video, be sure to hit that like button, and if you want to see more Loadout or just more Battlefield content in general, you can subscribe to my channel. Now guys, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time.